I'm here today with a panel of master aviators, 154 combined years of service and 22,000 flight hours. It's going to be a great discussion talking about future vertical lift and the future long-range assault aircraft.
I'm CWB-5 retired blank.
I'm a retired CWB-5 Randy Garrett.
Hi, I'm Terry Horner, retired CWB-5.
CWB-5 retired Doug England.
I'm CWB-5 retired Scott Risquelas.
So clearly a lot of depth and breadth of experience on the panel. We've got survivability, maintenance, training, operational experience.
I think the digital thread has allowed us to design the aircraft how we want to build it and maintain it is key to highlight.
And Terry brings up a good point. You know, one of the things that Bell does is actually at the design process, we have maintainers sitting in the room with the engineers. Being able to work in that digital environment, we actually have crew chiefs go in and remove components in a digital environment. Why do we do that? Make sure that the openings are big enough. Make sure we can get in there, that we can turn and remove said components. So all that's enabled with this digital thread, and it's important.
If we design the aircraft where things fail less, there's less maintenance to do, and one of the inherent advantages of the tilt rotor concept is reduction in vibration, especially at cruise.
It's interesting. I mean, we've talked about air vehicle performance and speed and range and, doubling some of those capabilities. One thing we haven't talked about is the open systems architecture. Randy, how important is it to have an open systems approach, open systems architecture that allows for these mission systems upgrades for the Army?
Yeah, I think it's extremely important. So anything we can do to enhance that and be able to keep up with the technology as the technology changes will absolutely be needed for the future fight. If we can't stay ahead of our adversary, then we're not going to be in the competition.